started making a dinner and I burnt it.
You burnt the dinner?
My dinner is this meat bun I had 2 minutes to warm up.
Nice. Enjoy your meat bun.
I love meat buns.
Well, while Beth enjoys a toasty meat bun, can anyone tell me what sort of meat fun you all had last time? Huh?
No, I cannot. It's been way too long.
I can't remember. Genuinely, my attention span is so fucking...
No, I have no idea what we did. I don't even... where were we last episode?
Or were we in, like... I don't know. Go ahead.
Wyoming,
I
right?
think last episode we got kicked out of the library after Cosmo had an oopsie daisy in the corner.
Yeah, I bathroomed everywhere real bad.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Cosmo had to have an emergency bathroom break in the corner of the library. So we got kicked out, and then we met up with Dees, who thought we had been murdered because we didn't pick up our phones because we were in the library.
He loves us. We're like his best friends now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves us.
Yeah, we're like he's like our fifth member of our team, and not at all like the third member of his own team. And now we're at the Boss Baby headquarters meeting with Mr. Wiggly. Hopefully, we're praying and hoping. We opened the elevator with a baby.
We also did yell at a parent for poorly raising their child.
Well,
yeah,
so
as we should.
I'm pretty sure, given the context clues, baby number 1, bald baby, as I'm now going to be calling him, was called Junior Jr., which means he's probably Mr. Wiggly Jr. Jr., which means that Mr. Wiggly Jr. is tall, thin, regular balding man, and we're going to go upstairs to an even balder man and hope to God that that's Mr. Wiggly, and that he did not transfer all of his company's control to the baby who just stared at us and let a stranger pick him up like he was a dirty plaything and shove him into a button, and that didn't work, and then we just set him down and he just continued to stare with this cosmic all-knowing nothingness, and he wouldn't let us into the fucking elevator even though it's his job.
All right,
I don't think it's his job. I think it was just his job to greet us.
Well, he has full control.
He shouldn't, though. This poor baby.
I know. We did remind him about child labor laws. He reminded me that this is a family-owned corporation.
Sir, child labor laws still apply to families.
All right, I'm going to butt in here because your rendition of what happened last time is a little biased. So
no, it's perfect.
No.
Let me dive into just a few more details. So first of all, you all misremembered or didn't pay attention to what time you were supposed to go to the old section of the library. You're supposed to go in the evening. You went at 3 a.m. You accidentally freaked the shit out of the guard who was guarding the door and entered into the old section of the library, traveled downstairs, stole an ancient book on dairy magic, and then accidentally bumped into someone who you were not able to talk your way out of escorting you back up.
Yeah, she was kind of rude. I'm just gonna say that.
Well, okay, noted. I'll file a complaint in Library Plus Plus. So afterwards, you guys left, and Dees had been trying to call you for the second thing you forgot, which was that you were supposed to meet up with him in the evening to exchange information, and he thought you had died. But you didn't, and you went and you talked to him. And he was like, all right, I have had no luck trying to get in contact with Mr. Wiggly. Will you guys come with me? And you agreed. You let the Fingies read the ancient dairy tome, and they created a milk monster arrow thing. And then you all had the epiphany that you might want to visit the Outrageous Oat in Dairyton Municipal Hospital. So that's maybe on the agenda. So you all rolled up, met a baby, and then yada yada, ended up in the executive elevator heading to the top floor. And we will open as the elevator dings open. And there is an old man in a kind of brown hoodie with glasses.
I was going to say, notably not bald.
Notably not really balding. And he has a blue sweater with some cookies on it. And as the door opens... As the door opens, he says, "Oh, hello there. I don't remember having an appointment today. I haven't had an appointment in over a year, actually.
Impromptu.
Oh, did they forget to put us on your schedule?
Yeah, a grandson of mine. I'm just not sure if he's cut out to be a receptionist, but his father thinks he's. Anyway, I'm Mr. Wiggly. What can I do for you?
Well, we actually were hoping that we could. I
These?
have memory issues. What were we here for?
Oh, we were here to inquire about a certain hero in town, and
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mr.
Mr. Wiggly.
No, go
Lord.
ahead.
Lord Wiggles, if you will.
I won't. Mr. Wiggly is just fine. Walter Wiggly, if you want to be less formal.
Mr. Walter Wiggly, can I ask your true and honest opinion on Legendary?
Wait,
Do you
what?
think he's... think
you all just rolled out of the elevator like the 30 seconds ago. Hang on a minute here. And now
Okay.
what were you sent by the Vivarium? What is this? Some kind of test? I
No,
love Legendary. Legendary's great.
We're from like
the Avalon
literally
Society.
every other.
You can be
in the
from
country.
Timbuktu if you want. I don't know you people.
And you
Okay.
love Legendary.
Sure, who doesn't? It's Darrington.
We don't.
I have a dairy intolerance.
We don't like him at all.
He smells.
You don't like him because he smells?
That's not why we don't like him, but that's an added bonus.
We don't like him because we think he's killing people.
You think he's killing people?
We do.
Do you have any evidence of this?
You might.
He goes over to his desk and sits down in a little blue swivel chair and rolls it over to stare at his computer monitors. And he says, "Old man like me, let me tell you kids something. I've been in the real estate business my entire life.
Mhm.
All aspects of real estate. No, I wouldn't know anything about any shady dealings of people, dairy, superheroes, or otherwise. However, I own a rather impressive portfolio in this part of town, and it's very possible that amongst my properties there could potentially be information. However, these properties are pretty strictly locked down. They're private, you understand."
You know what isn't private? Public tours. Ever toured your facilities, Mr. Wiggly?
I'm a big fan of public tours, and if someone were to schedule a showing of a property, well, they'd have no reason not to let you scour the premises.
Would you have any availability to come with us? I don't know if you need to be there. On a tour of the public library. But not just the public parts.
Deese is like kind of frowning. His brow is very furrowed. As Mr. Wiggly says, "Strangest thing is I might not have any meetings, but my schedule is absolutely slammed. I'm afraid, as it stands right now, I simply would not be able to accommodate your request while I'm in the midst of a myriad of different tasks."
Look at Deese. Can I pick up onto why he's frowny facing?
He rolls his eyes and he says, Can we skip this? This is all a bunch of fun song and dance, but dude, what the fuck do you want?" And Mr. Wiggly says, "To the point. I like it. No games with this one. I can see why you keep him around, yes. Well, strangest thing is, in my massive portfolio, there is one piece of property that I have been eyeing and have not been able to get my hands on."
We don't own property.
No, of course not. Of course not. I assume, of course, that you wouldn't be the owners of the old Dairyland amusement park.
Not last time I checked.
No, of course not. A woman named Rebecca is the current owner. And she refuses, for some ungodly reason to sell to me.
Hey, where's Rebecca?
On the property. She won't leave.
Do you have any indication as to why?
Calls, texts, emails, carrier pigeons. All left with the half-hearted responses. All, I'm not gonna sell to you. I don't want to. Fuck you. My money's good. Everyone else in the town takes my money. Why won't she?
So if we can get you a meeting with Rebecca?
No. I've had meetings. I've had calls. I've sent carrier pigeons. I need results. I need the amusement park.
Field trip.
Is that like right upstairs, by chance?
Is one upstairs?
The Dairyland theme park.
No, it's on the outskirts of town.
Do you know how much gas we have? Okay. All right.
You still have a gas vehicle? It's 2033.
I don't own a vehicle any longer. All right.
That shouldn't be a problem for you.
It's a vintage RV actually. So
resourceful. And Dee says, I've had enough of this. Okay, great. Well, if we have time, we will definitely go harass some poor innocent woman into selling you a property. Any other questions, anyone?
No.
Nope.
So you don't hate Legendary?
No.
Yeah, he does. Let's go.
Okay.
You all get back into the elevator. Dees is like angrily hitting the button. He's like, this is bullshit.
You know, usually I try to have more of an open mind, but actually this time this was just bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it sucks because genuinely, this stupid old man would make our lives so much easier if he had that property.
What time is it? We didn't take 3 hours like we were expecting to get an appointment. We've been in here for 20 minutes. It's still a morning-esque. What if we just take a ride to Dairyland? What if we just see what Rebecca wants? What the fuck Rebecca wants? What miraculous thing we can provide for Rebecca to make her sell so that we can go to the place, so that we can get the evidence. It's just it feels like an eternal fetch quest somehow, and it's got to end somewhere.
I know.
Maybe it's with Rebecca.
God, that would be nice.
Well, it doesn't hopefully hurt to go.
The day is young. I don't know. I could grab some breakfast with the twins too. You guys wanted to check out the hospital.
Well, we could split up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could head over there.
The twins are still inside, by the way.
Well, we're still in the elevator, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay.
And the elevator dings back on the ground floor. And there's Wiggly Jr., who's like kind of like slapping a piece of paper on the ground that the Finkies twins are bent over signing.
What the
What are you doing?
We just signed up for a 50-year mortgage.
What?
The prices couldn't be beat. Have you seen the views in this town?
Well,
I give Dees a really sympathetic arm pat.
Dees like,
I mean,
grabs
he's not
them.
stuck with them forever.
He's like, maybe when this is all over, you guys can go home to your beautiful new apartment in West fucking Derry that you just bought for some reason. What is wrong with you? And they like stare at him blankly, and he composes himself, and he's like, I'm sorry, we're going to Dairyland! Dairyland, everyone! And he says, all right, keep you in the loop and let me know what you guys find at the hospital.
Yep, promise not to forget to call you this time.
Thank you. And he and the twins exit.
I give one last uncomfortable look to the baby who just managed to close the deal of a lifetime somehow, and then I exit.
That baby just made some bomb-ass commission.
He just paid for his own college tuition.
And you guys head to Darryton Municipal Hospital. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Over in East Derry. I apologize. I was supposed to set it up for this actually, but I didn't have a chance to. But it is in East Derry, and you guys enter in. The vibes in the hospital interior are still kind of 1800s, much like the rest of the area. However, the equipment, the sanitation looks very modern. It doesn't look like they've skimped on any of the equipment. And you all approach the desk, which is being ran by an older gentleman in the very distinct Avalon teal colors. He has like a little thick mustache. He says, "Morning."
Hail and well met. We
What?
are here to visit a person we hope to interview.
No.
Okay. Please, though?
Are you family?
Certainly not.
Okay, family only.
For
Why?
absolutely everybody? Doesn't that seem
Yes.
sad? What if they have no family?
Sucks. I don't know what
Oh,
you want
wow.
from me. The
I want
Outrageous
you to let me
Oat
in.
is a dangerous criminal. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and as soon as he's healed, he's going back to prison. Where he
Could you list all of
belongs.
his crimes for me, actually, as someone who's from out of town and does not
You
know
live-
and isn't familiar?
Did you list one of his crimes? And if you just say for liking oat milk, I'm gonna start peeing on your floor.
No, the man has robbed many banks. He's
Mhm.
held up people on the street. He's a dangerous criminal. He keeps breaking out of prison, and then Legendary has to go and put him back. It's
Well,
the
yeah,
way
he's
the
go-
town
he's-
works.
He's got to go. He's got to he's being a criminal because he keeps getting punched out by fucking Dairy dude.
Yeah, you'd
No,
think
it's-
he'd learn his lesson. I don't
No,
know.
yeah,
I don't know what you
I
want
get-
from me.
I give Chris and Iris a severe, like, let's not rock this boat look. And I'm like, we all agree that the Outrageous Oat is a very dangerous criminal. We just are confused because we saw the taping and we're outsiders, so we were kind of confused by it.
Take it
There's-
up with Bleddit. Go to the legendary Blub Reddit. Go file a thing and you can learn all about his history. Listen, this is a place of healing. This is not something where I can just let you strangers in. You don't even know his name. Okay?
Oten.
It's not Oten.
So you're gonna stop this man from making friends when he's clearly hated in a dairy-based town?
I'm going to ask you all very politely to leave because it is family only.
I start leaving.
Okay?
Ooh, I guess I also leave.
Yeah, I follow.
I go stand directly outside the door and I start plotting. Okay. How can we get up there? No one is very nice in this town.
Yeah, because everybody drinks dairy. They're all like their tummies all hurt, probably.
Probably. Is there any distraction I can cause? Let me check my Cosmos sheet. That just Googling the word Cosmos, not how you find my sheet. Okay, there it is. If I can think of a good argument, I'm 90% sure I could persuade that woman to let us in. But
That
we
was a
need
man.
a man. We need to if I can think of a good enough argument, I'm pretty sure I can persuade that man to let us in. But to be truthfully honest, I can't think of a single reason why we would need to get in there without completely outing what we want.
What if we told him that we were sent to ask some questions by the police because we know the police? And it might be
He's gonna-
related to a stabby frog crime.
He's gonna ask why we didn't start off by saying that in the first place, and then he's gonna call Three Cheese Italian, and she's gonna be like, "I did not permit you to go see the Outrageous Oat." No. What if we actually asked Three Cheese Italian to let us talk to the Outrageous Oat?
You know, that might be a good idea.
I like that the last resort is doing it the right way.
only when it won't benefit us whatsoever to lie will we tell the truth. um, I guess I try to call Three Cheese Italian.
Okay. You hear 911. What is your emergency?
Hi, I'm trying to get connected to Three Cheese Italian. It's a communications emergency. I really need to communicate something to her, really bad.
You should come down to the station and just tell her. And the phone hangs up.
What
Fuck.
the frick?
What?
They're gonna make us walk.
Wait, did you just call 911 to try to?
Yes.
Okay.
It seemed like the most efficient way to quickly reach the police immediately.
Okay. Why do we not have their number?
Well, I'll get it. We'll get
What
the-
if I just gave you the number to 6 Cheese Italian?
Oh, that's so smart. We did call them earlier.
I forgot you were best friends with the mayor. 6 Cheese Italian. Wait, Iris.
Yeah.
Tell him that we're per 3 Cheese Italian heading the Stabby Frog.
Hold on, I got this. Hold on.
Okay,
Don't even. Just watch this. I call 6 Cheese Italian.
Okay. You hear, hello?
Oh, my good friend 6 Cheese Italian, mayor of the police. It's good to talk to you again.
You too. How goes the suing?
It hasn't gone yet, but I do. We're best friends. Can I ask you a favor?
What is it?
We, through some cosmic shenanigans, desperately need to talk to the Outrageous Oat. Could you give us permission to do that,
No.
please?
I'm sorry. It's family
Please.
only.
But
No.
please.
Wait. I motioned for Iris to give me the phone.
But what if he's me and my friend's cousin?
I motioned for Iris to give me the phone.
I hand the phone to Cosmo.
Cosmo says, Sir, I am, for lack of a better term, an orphan. I don't have parents. In fact, my parents didn't love me. And so I don't
I'm
have
sorry. You don't
family.
have parents, or they didn't love you?
Both. I did have parents, and they didn't love me. So now I no longer have parents. So, that being said,
Okay.
I understand what the Outrageous Oat is going through, and I would like to apply to immediately become his family. Because I know exactly what it's like to be without one. And I would like to roll persuasion.
Sure. You're going to need an extreme success.
Alright. Fuck, I don't think I'll get it, but we'll try. That's not an extreme success. God damn it. That was
Alright.
just a hard success.
He says, "Oh, hang on. The Outrageous Oat is guarded by the... Let me put... Hang on." And you hear like a doot, 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 doot. Bring, bring. 3 Cheese
Well, that's-
Italian.
I was gonna say,
3
well, it's ringing.
cheese. It's 6 cheese. I have some people. I have someone on the phone here. And from across the street where the prison is, where 3 Cheese Italian is, you see 3 Cheese standing in the window with a phone, kind of looking at you, Cosmo, also with a phone. And she
Cosmo
says,
covers their mouth.
Yeah, they're asking if they can go see the Outrageous Oat, and I know that your team, and you hear a click, boop, 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 and you see 3 Cheese Italian motion for you all to come into the prison.
What the heck?
I give back Iris. I
What?
give Iris their phone back, and I say, I don't know if it's like a good practice for a 3 Cheese Italian to be hanging up on a 6 Cheese Italian. That feels like, what's the word?
Should we go in there though?
Yeah, probably. She's
But
the
what if we
coolest-
just waved hi and then didn't?
I'm
We think
sorry.
Look at her. She's standing there condescendingly.
She's gonna tell us no, but if we just, I don't know. I was gonna say, do you guys have family? Do you have any family? Can we
I
just?
do.
God damn it, Iris! Can you lie?
Maybe.
You're all muttering to yourselves as you enter, and 3 Cheese says, "What the fuck, guys?
What? We just want to
Hey.
visit the Outrageous Oat. What's wrong with that?
Why could you possibly need to visit the Outrageous Oat?
What, does he have, like, family?
Yes, he has family.
Where? Why aren't they with him?
That is confidential."
Well, I don't actually want to know where they are. I just want to know why they're not visiting him in the hospital or jail prison.
They very well could be. I don't have visitor logs.
I have a question. Do you confer much with the Avalon Society that's out in the plains?
Yes,
So do you know what they have us working on?
I've heard whispers.
Would you like us to whisper a little more loudly?
No, I wouldn't. In case you've
And that's
forgotten, I'm part of the police. Now,
yes.
let me make one thing perfectly clear to all of you. This might be something good to write down. Okay? The only people who are allowed to visit the Outrageous Oat are family. The Outrageous Oat is a private citizen despite his fairly regular antics. So the only people who, of course, would be family would know his name.
I know what
Find
that
out
is,
his
right?
name.
Oh my god, we can go on Bleddit.
It's not
I-
on Bleddit.
I don't believe that.
You can find anything on Bleddit.
It's so true. It's unbelievably true.
It's
We could just use Wikipedia, the free
Well-
encyclopedia.
Lolo, what is the Outrageous Oat's legal name?
according to Reddit, it is John Oat.
I look at 3 2. All right,
She's
John
shaking
Bloat?
her head.
John Bloat. Well, that was also Reddit, not Bleddit. I don't know what Reddit is.
Hey Lola, what is the Outrageous Oats name according to Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia?
The Outrageous Oat is a supervillain in the legendary cinematic universe, first appearing in the legendary comic issue 46.
What's his normal guy name though?
The Outrageous Oat.
No, like his normal guy name.
Guys, you can't be doing this in here.
Why?
Why? What do you mean, why?
It's not illegal.
It's not, yes, but it's kind of annoying.
You can't just kick somebody out for being annoying, though.
Who was like the super head of the Avalon Society? Is that 60s Italian?
No, it's Gruyere and Provolone.
They're head of the Avalon Society.
Yes.
Okay, we
But
have to
they're-
go. No,
I
we have to
hate
go.
them.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Wait,
The-
wait.
she-
As I'm walking out, I'm like, by the way, they're your boss, right?
Yes, and by
Yeah,
the
okay,
way,
bye.
they're not going to know either as you close the door.
That's fine. Don't need that. And I like do a little excited dance when I get outside, and I'm like, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't need this magic milk book. We can't read it. We can't do anything with it. But I bet the Avalon Society would be very interested in getting that back from the Chocolate Milk Society. And so, if nothing else, maybe we can trade it to the Avalon Society heads for the information, access, something, anything to help us out, because we're the ones doing them a favor too. This is all so frustrating. But anyway, this just got me thinking. Why are we wasting time with 3 Cheese Italian, who's literally like one annoyance away from arresting us? We could go talk to the people who we like threw cheese at, and they didn't even give a fuck.
You know, you drive a hard point here, actually. Let's go.
Yeah! Alright, we go
Okay.
back to Darrington, the Plains.
All right. It is now daytime as you go back to the Avalon Society. And inside are Gruyere and Provolone. You bump into Billy Rooster with a ladder and his arm kind of wrapped up. And he says, "Good morning, everyone."
Good morning, you graduated
Good
to ladders
morning.
already?
Yeah, well, no, they don't want me to have this actually, but I think there's some cheese on the roof and I really got to get up there, so I'm going to try again today.
Okay, we won't tell on you. Just remember, ladder safety.
Ladder safety, right. Can you roll dex for me, Cosmo?
Yeah. This is just reminding me that I was just playing Baldur's Gate like really badly a lot, and I put on a piece of armor that upped my dexterity to like a full natural 20. And I forgot that Cosmo doesn't have that. Oh, but Cosmo did roll really well. That's a hard success.
All right, with a hard success, you manage to duck out of the way as Billy once again swings the ladder at you and nearly clobbers you, and then makes his way over to the side of the house as you all enter in.
One day that kid will decapitate me. And when that day comes, don't bury me here.
Okay.
I would never think to do that.
Thanks, guys.
When
Uh,
that day comes, do not bury me here. Got it. Got it. It's written down on my hand.
And
Go inside.
you are greeted with a, "Oh, good, you're back again."
I think we will actually have something very interesting for you to consider. Are we the only ones in this building right now?
Yes.
I close the door.
Okay.
And I say, so you know that library with the private property?
The one we told you about yesterday, yes.
Yeah, the one that we definitely didn't go into on purpose. It was actually just an accident. We got lost. And while we were there, I just happened to find something that I don't think is property of that society.
What did you
And
find?
well, actually, before I pull anything out, I was just wondering if maybe you happen to know something.
Like, what?
Like, what's the name of the Outrageous Oat?
I don't know.
So you're the head of this Avalon Society, and you have absolutely no way of looking up the name of a public citizen who is constantly arrested. A lot.
Correct. It's locked away. You'd probably want to talk to Three Cheese Italian.
We did, and she just called us annoying.
I
Why do you want to talk to the Outrageous Oat so badly?
I lean into Cosmo real quick first, and I say, "Don't take it out yet.
Okay,
Just if you're gonna mention it, just mention it. Don't bust it out."
Okay, you're right. We want to talk to the Outrageous Oat for the same reasons we've expressed to you about a certain citizen in this town,
Uh-huh.
and who would know, what this man is really up to better than possibly so. I can't express enough to you how little this man was doing in the park. Did anyone say why he was punched across town and arrested this past time? What was he doing?
Yes, he broke out of prison and he started harassing people on the street to drink oat milk. It was
That's weird, 'cause-
mostly the breaking out of prison thing.
Well, that shouldn't be illegal. Cosmo says with absolutely nothing to back that up with.
Yeah, if you get out of jail, you should be able to stay out.
They both squint at you and continue. Okay, let me just say, first of all, that, again, don't know the man. I don't associate with criminals. We don't have anything to do with Legendary or any of those weirdos who run around in masks. If you want information that might be hidden from the public, that you may, hopefully, have already visited, it might have other things that would interest you. Your local library is a treasure trove of information.
Okay, bypass the library. That's a dead end till like a couple more hours. Question: have you any of power over the sale of property in this town, such as
Yes,
one
well,
Dairyland
any of
Park?
the municipals... Dairyland Park, no. That's private.
Oh my god!
You see our problem too, right?
Yeah, your hands are so tied you can't do anything.
Yes, exactly.
That doesn't help us.
I didn't
Yeah,
ask you to
tell-
come here today.
I look at Iris desperately. I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, other
You.
than maybe showing up to a library at a particular time frame of the day, Do you have any other suggestions? Because they may or may not perhaps own a dairy magic book in that secret section.
What? Hang on, I'm tired of dealing with you two. Cheese boy!
4 of us, and Jerry is Cheese Boy?
No,
Not Jerry,
your friend
Billy.
your friend who's throwing the cheese yesterday is Cheese Boy. Cheese boy!
Me?
Yes.
I don't respond to cheese boy.
Oh yeah, you just like throwing cheese, huh? What did you find in the library?
What? What did I find in the library? What do you mean? I didn't find anything.
What'd you find
I
in the
didn't
library?
do anything.
Tell me what you found at the library.
What the fuck? What is this guy saying to me? What is happening here?
He's asking about the dairy tomes, about the dairy magic.
You
I have
found-
no idea.
What? You found a
What?
dairy tome? In
No.
Like an ancient text, you know?
In-
Not like a first edition, like Avalon Society Dairy Tome or anything like that.
in a subset of the Avalon Society.
And a subset of the people who practice chocolate magic?
Yes, they do practice chocolate magic, but they're from the Avalon Society.
Thought you said they were from a cult that was not a part of the Avalon Society.
They're part of it, but they're basically evil and they do their own thing.
So you don't care that they have a tome about milk magic?
Well, no, fuck them. I'm glad that you got it. Can I have it?
Well, I never said we had it. I just said we saw it.
His eye is twitching.
Listen, we could theoretically steal your dairy tome back from them for you.
Mm-hmm.
But
If you could
we
just-
may or may not have gotten kicked out after being caught, after trying to find a bathroom, after scaring a man away from stopping us from entering the restricted section.
Why was there a man at the restricted section? The evening
Because it
doesn't have any people at the entrance.
We may have accidentally gotten the times wrong.
We may or may
Oh
not have
my
mixed up our
God.
appointments where we were supposed to meet someone at 3 a.m.
Oh.
and
Anyway, how about
anyways,
this?
God.
We will make getting you back the Dairy Tome a priority, but it's just going to be after our other priorities, which are finding a way into the library and or to speak to the Outrageous Oat. So we're gonna off to go do that, and if you can't help, understand. We'll catch you a little bit later. I wait. If he doesn't do anything, I start to leave.
He says, "What part of the library did you get to?"
The
ancient
musty,
musty.
the musty dusty archive room, and then we.
No. Through the gardens.
Mhm.
Keep going down. Eventually it'll veer to the right.
Garden's right.
Take that right. Follow it till you reach the end.
Mm-hmm.
That is the old archive room. Not the
Okay.
old archive room, but it has
All the old archives in there.
the archives.
Okay.
Can I have my book back?
I
Okay,
told you
I
we don't have the book. We just
Get
saw
out
it.
of here. Go, go, go.
Okay, goodbye. Anyway, you guys know Latin, right? Though.
Well, yes, of course. We're all fluent.
Okay, cool. All right, excellent. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Who doesn't know Latin?
Not us. Bye.
All right, you guys are back in the prairies.
Did we
Wow.
not have just given it to them? I feel like that would have built some goodwill.
Do we want to? What if we need to use dairy magic?
I can't read Latin. You can. Excuse me.
Well, just because I don't know what I'm casting doesn't mean I can't just cast it indiscriminately.
I thought you said you weren't a wizard.
Well, neither are you, but I'm sure if you read it.
Whoa. I never said I was a wizard. I just said that when I asked you earlier when we found it, I was trying to ask if you could use it, and you said you weren't a wizard, so I just assumed you just had weird mind powers. Hey,
I mean,
Chris, is
like-
that not the vibe you got?
I mean, like, I assume that the Fingies twins. I don't know why I called them toes. I assume the Fingies twins also aren't wizards. But they just kind of read it and then magic started happening. So I assume that any of us could do that. It's just
What?
they know what they're reading and we don't. So like maybe we'll summon a milk monster, or maybe it's just like a milk Shower. I don't know, man. I can't read it.
Well,
I can
isn't
just
that
read it.
can you just read it without reading Latin?
I don't know. Let's walk away from this building and go read Milk Magic in the fields or something.
Okay, can we go hide out in a field real fast?
Yeah, you hide out in a field real fast.
Cool. I start reading the Milk Magic book.
Okay, do you speak Latin?
I don't speak it, but I could definitely try poorly. Let's see.
I think language other has a 0% chance of success by default. Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Well, once I find language other, it's got a 1% chance.
Yeah, if you do really, really, really good or spend all your luck, you could do
Yeah.
it.
Sure.
Well,
Go ahead.
So what are the chances you would believe me if I said I rolled a 1?
1 in 100.
Yeah.
Those are pretty good chances.
What did you roll?
I rolled the 1.
You got a critical success
Yeah.
to read Latin.
Yeah, listen, I'm never gonna roll a 1 ever again, so it might as well be when I'm reading random milk magic in a field doing nothing. When else are you supposed to use a 1 when it's important?
Yeah, fair.
All right, Iris. As you start reading pages in these books, ancient knowledge seems to flow into your brain. The text on the page briefly makes a strange amount of sense. You feel something tingle at your fingertips, and as you look around you, milk starts rising from the ground around you, swirling in this DNA helix shape around you as you chant.
Oh my god.
It's
Iris.
milk magic.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. I assume that this book has like spells written in it, so I was just kind of assuming that maybe a spell would happen. But if a spell doesn't happen, I guess I just drop the milk and I say, "Ew, that was weird. I don't like that."
Yeah, it's unfortunately even with your critical success, you were able to summon milk from the ground and it swirled around you mysteriously, but you have no knowledge or way to really channel that into something else right now.
Yeah, I don't actually know milk magic, so that was unexpected, and I didn't like it. It felt weird. The vibes were weird. If we want to give this book back to the Avalon Society, I'm fine with that, actually.
Alright, I'm just gonna walk in and do that. Just like knock on the door. Stick my once we're come back from mysterious field, we'll just pop my head into the Avalon Society.
Okay, you just want to drop the book off quick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, I know we said we didn't have it, but we lied and we also can't use it, so I produced the book.
He grabs it from you and closes the door.
No, I'm staring at him from the window.
He closes the blinds.
I rasp and I'm like, really? Not even a thank you?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I go back to the group and I'm like, there is a serious lack of respect going on in this partnership relationship with them.
Well, yeah, I threw cheese at their building.
Yeah, that was yesterday. Today, I gave them back a magical tome they've lost for hundreds of years.
That we lied about.
Did I? Or did I just come back and give it to them?
Okay.
I like to imagine that they just
They watched us do that.
through the window, summon a milk helix, go, ew! And then, like, walk back and turn it in.
Like, we don't want this. This is gross.
I didn't say we got the milk tome back. I just said we saw it. Anyways, here's the milk tome. It did weird milk magic when I read the texts from it, so I don't want it.
Turns out we can't just become milk wizards, and we didn't fancy the idea of trying real hard, so we're just gonna give this back in an effort show of goodwill, and it didn't even work because I had to yell at them for a thank you. It's
Kids
fine.
these days are so ungrateful. Can you believe it?
I
Honestly.
can. It's fine. When we get back, if they're not like friendly, I'll just shit on them for not being able to recover their own book from an Avalon Society owned location, apparently.
That's a great idea. I think that's
It
going to
is.
go over really well.
It will. It'll go over great. Everyone will love it.
Great. Well, the day is still high in the sky.
Well, now we have to go over to Dairyland.
All right, great. Out of curiosity, do you guys want to call Deese and update him, or are you just going over?
Oh no, we'll tell Deese what's that the Avalon Society was other than directions to the place we need to go, they're useless.
Great. And so after a few rings, you hear when the phone first picks up the sound of like a chain link fence like being knocked against. You hear a thump and a oof, and then hey, what's up?
You okay?
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. You hear another pair of thumps.
Okay. Hey, just wanted to let you know we visited the Avalon Society for that strange milk book we had. The only people who can visit the Outrageous Oat are his family, and the only way to prove your family is to know his legal name. So if that ever comes up, let us know, but we ended up giving the milk book back to the Avalon Society in exchange for directions.
You hear him say, "Okay, cool. Well, we just broke into the park. Mr. Wiggly was right. That Rebecca girl is absolutely useless. She tried to shoo us away, so we now we're in here."
What is breaking and entering into the abandoned amusement park gonna get?
Best case, maybe we stumble across an open safe that has the deed. That should speed things up. Worst case, maybe we understand better about her reluctance, because let me tell you, this place is a dump. You hear a brief pause. And you guys hear that? Sorry. So a name for the Outrageous Oat.
Yes.
Yeah, like his first and or last name.
Probably both.
Okay. Who would know that?
Family members, someone who knows him himself, people have bled it. We're unfortunately at the exact same loss you are. Not sure where to go from here.
Really?
Oh, do you know something?
Oh, this is Max. So there's been no other massive hints that were maybe screamed at you about 10 minutes ago about where this name could be. I'll open it up to the floor.
It's still in the library, okay? We can get to the library, but the library's off limits until we can either sell this land that Rebecca has, or in a few hours when we break in.
And how are we breaking in again?
We're just gonna walk in
the front door.
Okay, great. Oh, what the fuck?
What?
D's.
You hear the sound of something whirring, a very loud mechanical noise, and you hear shit, 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 and then the phone cuts off.
So we have to go break into the amusement park now, right?
Yep, let's go. Bosco's not with you right now.
What?
I start to panic. Bosco? Let's go.
Bosco.
I very politely go to the van and I peek in there.
There's a note that says, "Helping Mary Ann with food. Catch you all later. Have a good day," with a little heart.
Oh, that's
Bosco's
fair.
doing
Okay.
food.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, Bosco, you can live. You go live a good life. We'll go do dangerous shenanigans.
You go live a good life.
You go be safe over there doing cool food stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
well let's go break in immediately.
All right, you
We have
guys.
weapons. We're gonna have to beat up a robot. I look at my. I have a telescope.
You don't have anything more than a telescope?
I don't know if you remember, but I kind of left Blar Harbor and my house in a bit of a hurry. And I said I would just buy things when I got here, and then we're here. And there haven't exactly been like a gun, axe, knife store floating around.
I'm sure we could find a gun, axe, knife store.
Lola, where's the nearest gun, axe, knife store?
Can you roll luck for me?
Yeah.
Oh, we should have done a luck refresh. Next time. Someone keep me honest.
That's a beautiful 4, which is probably an extreme success because I have 83 luck right now.
Luck is pass fail.
Woo.
Well, it's super passed.
You hear, oh, well, the nearest gun, axe, knife store is in East Derry.
Let's go.
Hey, then we really gotta hurry because Deese is getting dead in West Derry.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I don't really have any context for what that means, but let's go. And starts up the GPS to take you to gun, axe, knife store.
Gun, axe, knife store. Ba, 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 ba.
What's the motto of gun, axe, knife store? You know that classic, this isn't
And
normal
bag
chain?
'em and tag 'em. And
Body
we do
bag,
not do that.
body bag 'em and body tag 'em, but not us.
They're workshopping it.
It's an art project.
It's very experimental. You all kick in the sliding door to gun, axe, knife store, and there's a very bored looking young woman behind the desk, and she says, "Welcome to gun, axe, knife store. You body bag 'em, we body tag 'em." Fuck, that's not it. You whack 'em, we'll sack. Fuck. What can I get you?
If you start selling headstones, like funeral attire, you can then say, if you whack 'em, we'll also sack 'em. And then you've got
Nice.
like a 2-for-1.
Love that. Are you guys from marketing?
No, we're here for weaponry.
Oh, well, this is definitely the place to get it.
We're into what's the word? High stakes LARPing. So I just need like a real sword.
High stakes LARPing?
The kind of LARP that you need to sign several waivers for, not just one.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
like at least 2.
Yeah, that's aisle 7 is the high stakes LARPing aisle.
I go to aisle 7, what's in there?
Oh, it's like a wide range of medieval swords, daggers, axes, hammers, bows and arrows.
Yeah, as we're looking, Cosmo kind of like leans over and says, "Yeah, do you remember like 10 minutes ago when I said I didn't have anything? I checked my other pocket and I do have my 22 pistol that I have for gunsies."
I was kind of considering getting a bow, actually.
I think that's a good idea, but I feel like I should also get like a sword. Cosmo's looking at a sword.
I mean, Chris
Okay.
also uses a sword, so like,
Chris has
it
a
wouldn't be out of
bayonet.
character for our team. Yeah, I mean, that's almost a sword.
It's like it's okay. Wait,
It's
what?
swordly.
What do they
It's
have?
a blade.
Do they have a bayonet like extension, like so I can extend my bayonet?
You for
Like a
your
handle?
highly moddable musket.
Yeah, well, it's so when they made this musket, they made sure that like it was future proof. Like you know how in like the year 2000 when they were making computers, they made them future proof.
What?
You don't remember that? And then
No.
within like a week, they were like, "Yeah, no, this computer is obsolete. We can't use it anymore."
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Y2K bug.
But this musket, it's never obsolete.
Oh, yeah. Well, for your highly moddable musket,
Mhm.
of course, there is an extendable bayonet extensioner. That is definitely real.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's $50. What does your bayonet do right now?
1d6 plus damage bonus.
Okay. This does 1d8 plus damage bonus.
Hell yeah.
Great. Iris, you're eyeing a bow and arrow?
Yeah.
Okay, so just so you know, that is its own specialization of firearms.
Maybe I'll just go look at guns.
Okay. Cosmo, you're looking at swords?
Yes. Looking at
Okay.
swords.
What catches your fancy? You see like a saber, You see like a fencing foil. You see like some daggers.
Think of foil. Cosmo was like, ooh, fancy. I did a bit of fencing back in my day. Haha. And she like wangs it really like, ooh.
Yeah, you twang it.
I wasn't very good at fencing.
So the sword does have a fighting specialization.
What does that mean?
So like instead of fighting brawl,
Uh-huh.
you would roll for a specialization fighting sword. I would be shocked if you had points in fighting sword.
I sure don't. In fact, I've got points in fighting brawl or fire handguns. That's it.
Yeah. You can still
Okay.
get it.
No, is there anything that I could use for fighting brawl? Like, would I have to get like knuckle dusters or something?
In the aisle you're in right now, which is like the extreme LARPing aisle.
High risk LARPing.
High risk LARPing. It's really just a small dagger that you look like you could probably use with ease. There are other sections though, so if you're looking for something with a little more heft to it,
I wander over to the fighting brawl section.
you look at the fighting brawl aisle number 8, and you see a pair of brass knuckles, like a club, and a like a bayonet, just like Chris's, a highly extendable bayonet.
I'm looking at those brass knuckles.
Okay, great.
What colors do they have?
They have them in pink, turquoise, teal, like the rest of the Avalon Society. There's a legendary yellow one for cheese. Is there a space one? Yeah, it has the planet Mars on it.
Ooh, I buy them.
All right, you buy the Mars brass knuckles, the damage of which is 1d3 plus 1 plus damage bonus.
All right, 1d3 plus bonus.
And that'll be $50.
Okay. I give you $50.
And Iris, what are you looking for? A gun?
Would a hand cannon be considered a handgun, or would that be in like the rifle shotgun?
A hand cannon? What the fuck are you talking about?
It's like a really burly, disgusting pistol.
Is there
It's disgusting.
Do I have a reference to that? Like, did you pull this out of the guide?
No, I was just thinking about Cade 6 from Destiny 2.
You were just thinking about Cade 6 from Destiny 2.
And he used a hand cannon.
I don't even remember what the fuck the name of the store is. The Gun Axe Knife Store?
Yeah, I mean, it's a gun.
A hand cannon. Okay.
Or just like pistols, I guess. Or maybe even a shotgun, perhaps.
For gunsies.
For gunsies.
Yeah, I'm going to say that this store does not have hand cannons.
Ridiculous.
What
about a shotgun?
For a shotgun, weirdly enough, the shotgun section is like almost completely cleared out.
Dang.
But there is one 12 gauge sawed-off shotgun.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get that.
Okay, great. So that's gonna be $300.
Let's see. So, question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because my spending level is $200 per day, but I do still have, let me check the amount specifically. The $1,569 that I stole from the Shady Bob's Carporium register.
That's true.
So that's part of your assets now, technically, because that's just straight up cash. So if you want to, you could basically add that to your assets, and you'd spend $200 of your spending level and then $100 out of your assets.
Okay. Before I purchase this shotgun, would there happen to be pistols of some sort in this location?
Yeah, there are pistols. There's pistol flavors. Don't you have a pistol?
I do, but I want to see what they have.
For pistols, they have a 41 revolver and a 22 automatic, which I think is what Cosmo has as well.
What's the damage look like on those?
Wait, you want a metagame?
Yeah.
The 41 is 1d10, the 22 is 1d6.
Okay. Well, we're not getting better than what I already have, so I guess I'll get the shotgun.
Okay, you buy a sawed-off shotgun. You ready for this damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to write down damage. It's 4d6/1d6. What that means is if you are within 5 yards of somebody and shoot it, it is 4d6. If you are at 10 yards, which is the maximum range, it does 1d6.
Yeah, that's what a shotgun's for.
Uses
That's the
per
get the hell
round-
away from me weapon.
It is the get away from me weapon. Uses per round is 1 or 2, and bullets in the magazine is 2.
Okay.
Great. And Chris, did I charge you for your thing?
You charged me $50.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Great. Now armed to the teeth with your new weapons, you all set back out for West Derry to go rescue Nuts.
He's nuts. Is that really his name?
No, it's not his name.
He won't tell us his last name.
He won't. Or
It's gonna be
maybe his
Almonds.
first name.
Probably like These Nutsicus or something. And it's
He's
just won't tell
Nutsicus.
anyone.
I hate that. Thank you to Mango, Amanda Krondar, Morgan Wolbrandt, Emmy Lynn Laderna, Smarties, Charlie Rose, and Adam Carpenter for their continued support of the show. You can support the show at patreon.com/tincast and get access to bonus features, special content, new episodes, and get thanked every single week during this portion of the show. You can also sign up for a free trial and just get everything and then bounce. It's cool. Please do it. There's so much content. You can listen to it for free if you want to. You don't need to pay us. Just listen to it. Please tell a friend about This Isn't Normal. Please tell a friend. Please, it would help us out so much. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, follow the show on whatever social media or platform you use to listen to and enjoy the shenanigans every week. We will be back next Monday with part 1 of a 2-part Halloween spectacular. Stay tuned later this week for a preview, and until then, stay safe, drink lots of water, and have a great week.